let's talk The Summer I Turned Pretty. Trash, this is what you've been watching lately, and this is a show that I, on TikTok, recently dubbed a show about the 3 worst people you knew in high school.
Oh, it is. It absolutely is. They're all awful people. It's an awful show. I hate watching it. I complain to every single person about, like, my boyfriend, my sister. They all are like, "Why do you watch?" I'm like, "I need to know. I need to know." Like, she ends up with. She shouldn't end up with either. None of them. Yeah. None of them deserve to be happy at this point. And
they don't. They don't. None of them deserve to be. It's. I would describe it like a car accident, right? But it's not that. It's not like watching a car accident. It's so much worse. It's like, you ever watch someone try to do something that, like, is a real basic human trait and they are just fucking it up at every turn?
Yes.
That's what this is. It's like you watch someone try to have a conversation with another human being and you're like, oh, like going to the airport, right? So there's this lovely thing. Like, I am so honored sometimes when I go to the airport and it's everybody's first day on Earth. Like, that's what is happening in the But, it's trash. I have to ask though,
where the people are fighting and there's just the guy in the back hitting the bong. He's just like,
yeah, like, you never know.
Yeah, but that's me. That's me. So, like, I'm happy.
No, I will say, I think the only person who's benefiting in this entire show is Susanna, who's dead. I think she
doesn't have to deal with this shit for sure.
If you had to pick, I'm putting you on the spot. Are you team Conrad? Are you team Jeremiah?
Ugh, like, probably team Conrad, only because I hate Jeremiah so much. But it's not a pro Conrad take. Don't think it is, because it's not.
Can we talk? We're gonna spend. We never do this, but we're gonna spend some time on the "What Are You Watching" segment here, because
please.
I'm gonna step out and defend Jeremiah for a second here.
You can try.
I'm one of the few. I'm gonna try. I don't think he cheated.
It is the, like, friends, we were on a break, you know.
We were on a break.
And you know what? And I think, as much as I hate Ross, I would have to defend Ross in that situation as well.
Well,
you can't break up with someone and then determine what they do with their genitals.
Oh, I think you're absolutely right about that. Like, they were on a break, etc. It's fine. But that does not change that he is just awful to her consistently through 3 seasons and manipulative. And, like, yes, Conrad is, but you know that Conrad is. You see the Conrad manipulation, and, like,
but at the end of the day,
knows.
It's way less exciting Vampire Diaries, where it's like Team Stefan or Team Damon, they both suck, but, like, we picked Damon because we knew he sucked, and he just continues to suck. Whereas the other one, it's like, no, he's the good guy. No, he does suck, but he's got some redeeming. No, he still sucks. He tried to redeem himself, still sucks.
The issue is there's no redeeming qualities. So
I know,
if you're gonna be miserable, Belly is also bad. Like, that's the other problem. Is Belly is also a bad person.
I watched for Steven and Taylor.
Oh yeah, I hope they end up together. I'm gonna say this. I am team Jeremiah because I think Conrad sucks. And if you're both going to suck, and I'm taking the personal, like, actor out of this entirely. If you're going to suck, I'll take the hotter, shitty person.
You think Jeremiah is hotter? Interesting.
I think most people do. I think most people with functioning eyeballs think Jeremiah is hotter than Conrad.
I don't know about that.
Trash, you could throw a rock in a shopping mall and hit 6 Conrads.
I mean,
I'm on your side here, Trash. Conrad is definitely more attractive to me.
I don't mean this in a bad way, because Jake, you have blue eyes. My boyfriend has blue eyes. Something about Jeremiah's eyes freak me the fuck out. I don't like them.
Dead. And they're dead. But, like, the rest of him is very pretty. I think he's very pretty. I think Conrad's fine looking. I'm not saying he's ugly. I think the guy's good looking enough. He kind of just always looks like he hasn't showered in a few days.
Sure. At times.
That's just not
Jeremiah
it. You know
looks like a douchebag. Like, I look at him and I'm like,
he looks like a TikTok boy. Like, he's stereotypical TikTok boy.
I don't want to talk to him. I don't want to associate with him.
I think it's just more conventionally attractive. And I think if I was with Jeremiah, we could get into more places or get more things because he's pretty.
Okay, you might have a valid point.
You know what I mean? Like, I think there's just more benefit.
The best argument I've heard for Jeremiah, period.
Like, I just think we'd just get more stuff. And, like, I don't know. I don't think Conrad's going to age as well. Jeremiah feels like he'd get plastic surgery, and Conrad feels like he'd be like, I just don't want to have to hear about it.
Jeremiah is going to get plastic surgery to try and extend his boyish charm, and it's never going to work. And Conrad will just like look like an old man, and that's fine.
But Conrad, I don't know.
I don't know. Put it to the people. Weigh in the comments.
Yeah, please.
Are you Team Conrad or Team Jeremiah? Partially as personality, partially as looks.
Are you Team Zombie Apocalypse the whole show?
Yeah,
because that'd be way more entertaining.
Yeah. Jenny Han did say that the show is going to end different than the book, so that would be something.
Well, it's already diverged in some ways.
That's like everything now.
But yeah,
like the Hunting Wives, that's a completely different ending than the books. It's just what everything's doing now.
It is kind of what everything's doing now, and I think it's because they don't
never get the end of the book.
Well, I think because people don't want they don't want you to like be like, I know how it ends. I don't need to watch this, you know. So that's.
But I'll still watch. Do it well, and I'll still watch.
Yeah, I agree. You don't even have to do it that well. I don't think the show's done particularly well, nor the show I'm about to talk about, because I have also been watching a trash love triangle show, and this one is on Netflix, and I don't know what made me watch it, and I hate myself for it. I actually know exactly what made me watch it: Cute Boys, and that'll get me to tune in.
My life sell me on it.
My life, I'm not going to be able to unless this pitch sells you. My Life with the Walter Boys. I will say this. My boyfriend also, and he'll never admit to it, he's enjoying it, but we enjoy it because we trash it together. Like, you know, those shows that you sit with your significant other and you just bash it the entire time. That's a show. Basically, this girl, her parents die in a car accident. So obviously that haunts the entire narrative, and everything she ever does from that point on has some sort of weird sentimental connection to her now dead parents. Moves from New York City, where her mom was a fashion designer and they had a lot of money, to this ranch in Colorado, where her mom's best friend from college lives with her husband and her 8 children and her 2 nephews in a house that they are trying to sell me that can house like 13 people at a time. This is a very normal house. And I'm like, everyone has like a bedroom. Some people share, but some don't. And I'm like, and the physics of the house don't work because I keep walking up staircases that I'm like, where is this staircase coming from? This would be like a 6-story house. Someone's always moving up and down a set of stairs. And I'm like, that's a new one, like Harry Potter style. Like they just move.
It's like around. Seinfeld, how the hallway can't exist. It physically can't be there.
Yes, it can't physically exist. And this house physically can't exist. So it's on a ranch and there's like, you know, the small town lifestyle, right? But the main crux of the show is this love triangle between the main character, Jackie, the older brother named Cole, which hate that name, knew that guy was a fucker right off the bat. And if my ex Cole is watching this, you know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about.
I'll say Cole.
Yeah.
Cole.
And then there's Alex, who's very sweet and he's very cute. And he's played by some actor that I've never heard of before, but he's really cute. He's really he's like one of the few highlights of the show. And like, I don't want to dog it too much because I still want to like bring these people on and like have them be on the show. But at the same time, I feel like I owe it to the audience to like be honest. This show is not good. It's like bad in the best way because this love triangle makes no sense because Cole is a motherfucker and Alex is just sweet and nice. And this girl, like every season 1 and season 2 is the same arc. And it ends the exact same way with her basically betraying Alex for Cole and him catching them both times. But the problem is that this is a pattern because Cole did this to Alex with his last girlfriend as well and made out with his last girlfriend. And Cole's entire arc is him being a brooding, miserable son of a bitch because Jake and Trash, you'll love this. And we'll get into this more in Hear Me Out. He was a star high school quarterback in a small town in Colorado, mind you. He was going to go to Alabama and be their quarterback. And he broke his leg and can't play anymore.
Dude, I hate when TV shows give completely off topic rant. When TV shows give athletes the most recoverable injuries and it ends their career.
He didn't break your leg for rehab. Like apparently he had to be sent off for rehab. But this man
do rehab if I break my finger, I got to go to 3 months of PT.
Right.
If I'm going to Alabama, Alabama's like, yeah, come on, kid, we'll fix you. They don't care.
To put it in perspective, this is a show that for one episode has a character. He develops epilepsy, and it's a storyline for one episode and is never mentioned again.
So like, I realize the hypocrisy because I like to an extent, The Summer I Turned Pretty, but like the love triangle and it's not necessarily that they're brothers, it's that they're kind of sort of her brothers. Are they not? Does she not get adopted into the family?
Not officially adopted, but she does live there. And so it's like, and you know what? I will give the show credit here. And this is one of the few places I was like, you know what? Someone was thinking in the writer's room, because they have the parents at one point when they find out that she's like dating Alex or into Cole and whatever, look at each other and go, we probably should have seen this coming, bringing a teenage girl into a house with teenage boys.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that happens. And so that's kind of like the gist of the show. It's a lot of like problems that aren't problems that resolve off screen a lot. That's an issue I have with the show. And if you want to show any love to us, like, subscribe, share, comment, tell us how good we are, tell us how bad we are, tell us if you're team Conrad or team Jeremiah, or if you're team Alex or team Cole, or if you don't watch any of that and you just watch the paper like Jake.